Okay, so I switched computers and I'm hoping that this is working out just splendidly. I'm sure I got the right webcam going. I do. Okay. So I'm really hoping this one doesn't glitch. Um, if it does, then I'm just going to have to perform some surgery on my computer. But let's get to the subject at hand here. This is day 4, video 8, and we're about to talk about some good old-fashioned tracking. And what we want to do now, this is more important if you are buying your traffic. It's less important if you're sending free traffic, but it's still pretty important even if you're doing that. I like to track everything. I like to know where my traffic is coming from, which traffic is resulting in opt-ins, which is resulting in sales, things like that. So if you're building a list of your own, this is an important thing to keep track of. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to demonstrate how to track um, in terms of your passive class business. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video for a second and pull up a couple of pages. Okay, so this should look familiar to you. This is your squeeze page for passive class. And you know, if you order passive class in the future of this video that I'm shooting right now, then this might be a little different because I'm always going to keep you guys updated with the best performing pages as per my own split tests. And I'll get your feedback too on which pages are converting well for you. You're welcome to do split tests of your own, and you know, if you'd like to be so kind as to contribute your better performing one, then maybe we can help other people out. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to kind of throw that out there for a second. But let's go ahead and this is the basic squeeze page, okay? And then this is your basic thank you page. So what you always want to do, it doesn't matter if you're using this lead capture set or any other lead capture set, you want to put your a tracking pixel on your thank you page. That way it'll track your opt-ins. Now there are things you can do to track your sales even as an affiliate, but that will require you to build clone pages. Okay, you would need to build a second thank you page and a second squeeze page, and then on the new thank you page you would need to link to the affiliate offer using your affiliate link, and then like the slash. You'd learn how to do it. It'll vary from affiliate program to affiliate program, right? So it'll vary from Warrior Plus to ClickBank to JVZoo to whatever. But most of them will allow you to annex a tracking code to the back of it, and then what you can do there is annex the tracking code that identifies the traffic source that you bought, okay, or that you're using. So like I've got tracking codes for my footers on different pages of passive class. So like one of my tracking codes, I don't want to get too far ahead here. You can just track everything, all right? I can't teach you in one single video everything that you can track. I'm just teaching you the macro, the basics. I'm teaching you how to track your opt-ins, okay? And that's important. Tracking your opt-ins is a very important thing. But if you wanted to like create new, why is this glitching up? If you wanted to create new versions of your lead capture set, it's really easy to do. You can get a plugin in WordPress called it's like Yoast Page Duplicator or Yoast Post Duplicator, something like that. Just type that in. It's free, and then you can just duplicate your posts, and then just add a new tracking link and a new affiliate URL with a tracking link at the end of that to your click here to continue button. I hope that makes sense. But I don't want to get too far ahead of the game here. Right now, we're just going to talk about your basic conversion, your basic action, okay? So in ClickMagick, it's called an action. It'll be represented as an A. So you go to links, and it'll be the A here. And that'll mean somebody opted in. And so, oh, this is for something different. But anyway, and so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, first and foremost, you're going to go here to Tools, and you're going to go to Tracking Pixels, and you're going to go to Pixel Builder. Now I'm teaching you something. All right. And then what we want to track is actions, okay? And then you just want to call it opt-in. Opt-in. right? Got a train coming. Hopefully that's not going to be a distraction. And then that's your code. That's all you need. So there's your opt-in. And then what you'll do, bitch, copy to clipboard. All right, what you'll do is you'll go to your thank you page, and you will edit with Thrive Architect, or if you're using like the Get Response Page Builder or ClickFunnels or anything else, just whatever will allow you to edit the code. I'm not going to walk you through that because I don't know everything about everything. So get it figured out. Just say how to add code to the header of my thank you page. If all else fails, just contact whoever it is. Contact Get Response. Contact ClickFunnels. Okay, watch a YouTube video. Be resourceful. I'm just showing you how to do this in Thrive. And it always takes a minute to load when I've got the recording software going. I'll go ahead and pause. All right. So I hear the train approaching. I think we're going to get a loud whistle here in just a moment, maybe. And so let's shake in the house. And so we want to go to settings here, the little gear icon. If you're in Thrive, if you're using Thrive Architect, like I recommend. And then you're going to go to advanced settings. Then you're going to go to custom scripts. And then you can see I've already got mine installed here, but this is where you would just paste in that code that you just copied. Okay, you just paste it right in there, and then that's that for that. This is a live page, so I'm not gonna fuck with it, but that's what you would do there. Okay, and then what you'll do is here's what I recommend. See this lead capture page here? I would actually go in, and I have done this, and I'm not going to demonstrate this. It's a bit much. I would clone the page and change a few things, or you can just create an entirely different squeeze page. Right? It's entirely up to you. You can have two radically different squeeze pages, but what you want to do is you want to split test them. Okay, and so and when you split test is when you get the traffic. Okay, but you want to create a basic link. Okay, you want to create a basic link, and all you need to do for that is you just need to go to links, and then you can separate your links by group. So if you're promoting passive class, then I recommend creating a passive class group. Okay, and then you would click create new link, and then you want a main link. This is going to be your main link, and then you get to clone this link for each traffic source that you roll with. Okay, so I would just call this passive class main. I already did that, so we're going to call it passive class squeeze, and I'm just going to delete this. It's just a bullshit kind of demo thing. And then tracking link PC squeeze. That's fine. Okay, primary URL, and that's just going to be your passive class squeeze page link, or whatever squeeze page you're using. That's what it's going to be. So passiveclass.com. In my case, my home page is my squeeze page, so I just call it passiveclass.com, right? But yours will be whatever your squeeze page URL is, and then you create link. Okay, and now let's say that you're buying, and today is September 16th, and you're buying a 150 click solo ad from Bob Johnson. Okay, you're buying, and this was a little test here as well. I demonstrated this in a previous video somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. We don't need it. Delete it. Okay, so we're getting a 150 click solo from a gentleman named Bob Johnson, theoretically. Okay, what you would do is you go to passive class I just put passive squeeze, whatever the hell, and then you'll come over here to the little pencil, and you're going to click clone link. This link name is going to be Bob Johnson 150 click solo 9/16/2020, right? You can go 9, or you can just go, it'll be pretty obvious it's a solo. So 150 clicks, 9/16/20, right? Or whatever you want to call it. You just say Bob J. So it's up to you. And then right here we'll go Bob J 150 9 16 20. That's how I do my links, okay? And then we want to clone that link. Now, when you go to buy that traffic from Bob Johnson, this is the link that you're going to give him. So you're going to click this little wrench, right? And you're going to go copy tracking link. But this is what I highly recommend. As a matter of fact, I would go so far as to say I demand it, is that you do a split test first. You want to set up a split test. And so I didn't go through the demonstration because I don't want to. I already showed you how to build a squeeze page, right? I don't want to build another one right now. But let's just say that you put that squeeze page on. And by the way, you could call your squeeze page passive class A, right? So your url.com/passive class A, and then have your url.com/passive class B. Okay, and that's, you can do like, keep better track of it. And then if B outperforms A, then you make B, you transfer B over and you turn that into A, and then you create a new B to test against. Does that make sense? I hope so. And so what you would do here is, we already clicked that split testing, right? So we want to go optimize for actions, right? That's what we're tracking, is our actions, our opt-ins. And then we want to add variation. The variation name is going to be passive class squeeze B. Okay. Your variation URL would be your URL, okay, mine is passive class, passiveclass.com/squeeze B, right? This is just an example. Weight, you want 50%. We're going to have both squeeze pages be served equally. All right. Now we can run a proper A/B split test, and then we're going to add. And now you've got your split testing set up, and that's all there is to it. At this point, I don't think there's anything else to do here. No, there's not. So we will just go back to the little wrench, and we'll go to the copy tracking link. Sorry about that. It's under the wrench, and copy tracking link. And now this is the link you're going to give to Bob Johnson. When you do, he's going to send you 150 clicks. He'll give you a little bit of an over delivery, but let's just say he sends you 160 clicks. Well, 80 of those are going to go to squeeze page A. 80 of those are going to go to squeeze page B, and then ClickMagick is going to give you the stats for each of those and tell you which one is converting better, tell you which, it might be that one of them blows the other one out of the damn water. And that's like a good thing to know. But even if one just outperforms by a little bit, hey, that's the winner. I prefer to wait until you have like 300 clicks. So I would do 2 solos of 150. You see what I'm saying? Before making the determination of which squeeze page is the honest to goodness winner. But once you've done that, and I'll show you what it looks like here. It's going to be a little embarrassing because the squeeze pages I was testing didn't, well, it might just be the traffic, but they didn't convert all too hot. But I'll still show you anyway. I just got like freaking horrible opt-in rates. 19.6, 20.5. But we'll use this one because we got 23 opt-ins here. And so 20.5 is not the end of the world. Listen, when you start off, expect to get shitty. And I'm just starting off with this funnel. Okay. So this is just brass tacks. Expect to get shitty results. That's where the split testing comes into handy. Comes into play. There we go. So this is how you can check your split testing. You click this little icon here. And I started split testing after the traffic was already coming in, so I didn't get a proper 50-50 ratio. But I don't believe that, I think that it became I got far more traffic after making the change. So this shows that my second lead capture page converted better than my first one. My first one converted at 17%. The second one converted at 20.5%. And then I would look at all of my traffic sources and compare all of the numbers, right? And see, and if there's just a clear winner, then that becomes A. That becomes variant A, variation A, and then I'll create a new variation B. And that could be either a brand new squeeze page altogether or just the tweaks of the first one. I've been following a gentleman by the name of Wayne Crow, who I'm very impressed by. And he says that you should do different squeeze pages, period. Like split test different squeeze pages against each other, like completely different squeeze pages. And then, if so here's how it works out. Say the first time around, one of them converts at 15%, the other one converts at 20%. Well, you keep the one that converts at 20%, you compare it to and then you test it against your next variation. Well, say that one converts at 14% and the original one still converts at 20 to 21%, something like that. So then you keep the original one and then you add a new B variation, right? And then you test those two against each other, and then the B variation converts at 30%. And so it blows your initial variant A out of the water. And so variation B now becomes variation A, right? The one that was converting at 30% becomes your control, and then you add a new squeeze page as a test. Run that one, and you keep on doing that, and just keeping the better one as A, and then running a new one as B, going the 50-50, and then it'll get to the point where you've gotten that shit up to where your squeeze page is converting at 50-60%, right? And then at that point, once you got one that's just like no other squeeze page you create is converting as well, that's when you start doing the micro swaps or the micro testing, where you start changing out words in the headline against each other. So variation A says how to earn $320 a week with this simple free method. Variation B says I earned 300 and blah 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 from the super simple method. Here's how. Right? And so you just word it differently, say the same shit, but word it differently. Or you could say, instead of 325 a week, you could say 1,400 a month, or break it down to like 75 a day or whatever it happens to be, right? Word shit a little bit differently, and then test those small changes against each other. But do that after you've built up to a really high converting squeeze page. So that's what I learned today. Just today I learned that. And I like it. And so, we're all learning together here. I'm not a master of paid traffic. I'm trying to become one. I don't have a mega email list. I'm trying to build one. My email list is a small, humble little list of buyers because, I've been a product vendor for a long time, and I teach really cool email marketing strategies and things like that, stuff that's made me a respectable income. But I'm by no means mega rich. But I certainly intend to become mega rich, right? And this is the kind of stuff, the stuff I'm teaching you right now is what I'm doing myself. And so we're kind of going through this journey together as we promote whatever the hell we want to, okay? But yeah, so that's really going to be it for this video. Like I said, you'll just grab that tracking link, give it to Bob Johnson, and then when you're ready to order from Susie Smith, that 500 click package, you will just come back to your appropriate group, right? So passive class. You'll go back to your main link, that you created, and you'll come over and click that pencil again, clone link, and then Susie Smith 500 clicks. 9, 17, 20, right? And then whatever, S Smith 500, 9, 17, back in the train. This is a good time to stop the video, but then clone that link and then run that same split test. Okay, clone the link. May as well walk you the rest of the way through it. Clone that link, and then we're going to have Susie Smith here. Here she is, and I'm going to move my fine ass out of the way, and then right here we got our little, why can I keep forgetting how to say wrench. We'll click the wrench, split testing. I'm just showing you again because repetition is the mother of skill. We're gonna optimize for actions. We're gonna add variation. Variation name, boom, and boom. Weight 50%, boom, and add. And then you copy tracking link and give that link to good old Susie Smith. Feel me? So that's it. And that's it for day 4. Of course, we're going to have our upgrades video below this one to talk about what upgrades I recommend for the day. And we'll just like maybe go into a little more detail about one of them or something. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out when we'll cross that bridge when we lead a horse to water and drink the blood of the lamb. Woo! I'll see you later. Next video coming up. You're doing great. Okay, just make sure you get that ClickMagick account and set up your first link. Even if you're just doing your basic link, just set that up. Even if you're not getting traffic yet, just set up your link. Okay, set up your master link, we'll call it. And I'm gonna go ahead and delete all of these. I don't need them. But yeah. So again, take action. This isn't a learning course. This is a doing course. So I want you doing what I'm showing you to do. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.